precision.
Right.
It was a precision and highly developed technology.
So who developed this technology? Ourselves?
All our DRDO scientists. I am telling you, we should be very proud. 67% of the Operation Sindoor was indigenous.
Okay, so it is all made in India.
Made in India, and 80% of made in Karnataka. In this aeronautical training range, some chamatkar happened.
Okay.
I'll tell you what is a chamatkar. You know, Chinese means chale to chand tak, nahi to sham tak. Excellent coordination.
But then I must ask you this, sir. Did we fail the narrative war? And did we lose the aircrafts like the opposition leader?
I will tell you what is the background. See, Rafale is our most intelligent aircraft.
Okay.
Invincible.
Okay.
What we say, no? It cannot be bombed.
Okay.
Why?
I'm talking about Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah, they don't think about armed forces and morale.
And do you also believe that we surrendered because that was another campaign, surrender, surrender. Do you remember that? Namaste all. Today I have the honor of hosting Wing Commander Sudarshan ji. So he has written this book, Operation Sindoor. Now we have heard too many things about Operation Sindoor. Few have called it a fake operation. Few have called it is just for a show off. So let us hear it from Wing Commander Sudarshan ji as to what Operation Sindoor is. I've already heard him talk in Western Gauntlet Fest, but then let me ask him what Operation Sindoor from his lens is. Sir, namaste. Thank you so much for giving us your time. And I see there's a nice book, Operation Sindoor. So tell us what Operation Sindoor is, as you have heard. Few call it, it is just flights going on and then coming back, so there is nothing in it. So what really happened in Operation Sindoor?
You see, when we were in Air Force Academy and our defense colleges, we used to study a subject called war studies.
Okay.
It's one thick book, and half of the war studies were based on Israel campaigns. 6 Days War, Yom Kippur War, Oxirok Raid. Like, it was really inspiring. I mean, there is no doubt about it. But today, there will be many countries who will study about Operation Sindoor. See, we have an example of two countries going to war for years. Like, for example, between Ukraine and Russia, there is no result. War is still going on. They are killing each other. And same with Hamas and Israel. Though
there is a ceasefire every night and then morning.
Again they break the ceasefire next day morning. So it has become a joke actually. But what India did in those 90 hours is something phenomenal. See, apart from being a pilot, I was also a missile commander.
Oh, okay.
For 3 years, I am in that air defense system.
Okay.
When I started digging out about Operation Sindoor, it took some time because we are looking for authentic information, not that something which the medium talks about. But then when I started collecting this item, the details about what all happened, minute to minute, hours to hour, and I was surprised beyond them. So much. Why I was surprised? I am telling you. The integration of weapon system. We have various weapon systems. Like starting from the first weapon system is our own warplanes, which is called combat air patrol. They fly along the expected incursion of threat along the borders. So they are the first one to engage. Now let us say, assume some 10 to 12 aircrafts from Pakistan are trying to incur into our airspace. So these 2 or 4 combat air patrols will engage them. Okay, let us say they neutralize 4 of them. They will continue to come, remaining will continue to come. So we have a first surface based missile system called S-400. It will start tracking the incoming enemy aircrafts at the range of 600 kilometers.
Oh, okay.
But it will wait, it will not
Okay.
fire straight away, it will wait. Where is it going? See, there is a layered way of attacking.
Okay.
There is no point spending our expensive missiles on something which is not worth it.
Right. Right.
So, when it comes to within 400 kilometers, then if required, depending on the value of the target, it will first fire the first missile. There are 4 missiles in one battery.
Okay.
First one goes at 400 kilometers, next one is at 250 kilometers, next one is at 200 kilometers, fourth one is 125 kilometers, like that. And in Operation Sindoor, we established a world record
Okay.
of hitting an aircraft flying right inside the Pakistan at a distance of 314 kilometers. That commanding officer got Veer Chakra for that.
Oh, nice.
Okay, Group Captain Animesh Patni,
Okay.
he took few minutes to decide, because see, it was a flying radar.
Okay.
The flying radar controls another 12 fighter aircrafts.
Okay.
It's a war director actually.
Right.
It's not just pilots flying. It's a war director where the radar operators are inside and strategic tactical operators are inside. So they will direct.
So how is this accuracy coming? Was it not there before?
No, it was not there.
So
It
how-
was something which, with the improved technology, we have reached that stage where the accuracy, CEP, what is called, circular error of probability, is defined up to less than 1 meter.
Oh, okay, that
1
accurate.
meter, yes.
Right.
See, when we fired BrahMos missile, we fired in such a way and guided in such a way that it went through an air conditioning duct. It went through the dome of a masjid where terrorists were hiding.
Correct, correct, correct.
So, the dome is the very weakest part of the structure.
Okay.
So, it was guided so accurately
Right.
that the precision,
Right.
it was a precision and highly developed technology.
So who developed this technology? Ourselves?
All our DRDO scientists,
Wow.
entire, I am telling you,
Huh?
we should be very proud. 67% of the Operation Sindoor was indigenous.
Okay, so it is all made in India.
Made in India and 80% of made in Karnataka.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Okay.
Okay, so that is something excellent.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
that's what I was also. And it is also a war of deception. See, deception in Bharatiya Itihasa, we are not stranger to this. In Ramayana, Ravana's son Indrajit resorted to war of deception.
Right.
In Mahabharata, Bhima's son Ghatotkacha,
Right.
he employed the war. So, but this time what happened stunned the entire world. In 200 kilometers from Bangalore, north of Bangalore, there is an ATR Chitradurga.
ATR Chitradurga.
Chitradurga. Chitradurga is a place,
I know. Okay.
district headquarters, and there is an aeronautical training range.
Oh, ATR is that? Okay.
Aeronautical training range.
Okay.
It's a proper airport.
Okay.
It's a proper airport of 3000 meters,
Okay.
but it is not open for civil aviation
Okay. Civil aviation.
or commercial aviation.
Right.
It is exclusively meant for the experimental flying of drones by the DRDO scientists.
Okay.
So, in that period of 22nd April, when the Pahalgam selective massacre of Hindus took place,
Correct.
and to the 5th of May,
Right.
5th of May, in this aeronautical training range, some chamatkar happened.
Okay.
I'll tell you what is a chamatkar. There are drones called Banshee 80 plus jets.
Okay.
They are small drones. So, what is the role of these drones is when we test a missile, air to air or surface to air missile, before the missile is launched, this drone takes off
Okay.
over Bay of Bengal or Indian Ocean, depending on where the test is conducted.
Okay.
So this fly up to 30,000 feet and a speed of 700 feet. 700.
Like a normal jet. It
Normal jet. It is programmed to fly like a normal jet.
Okay.
But it's very small, so it visibly not visible.
Okay.
But on the radar, it is tweaked electronically in such a way that it appears like a warplane.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it appears like a warplane, and it is programmed to do steep dive, steep climb, hard maneuvers.
So basically, replicate a warplane.
Exactly like a warplane.
Right.
Because the missile under test has to come and attack that, chase this and attack that.
Okay.
Only then that missile will get certified.
So this is war of deception. Right.
So in that period, what they have done, they have tweaked this drone in such a way that it appears like a Sukhoi 30 of Indian Air Force. Okay, Tejas of Indian Air Force. And there is a transponder called IFF, Identify Friend or Foe.
Okay.
So each country has a 4-digit code we have to set, not only Air Force, even civil also. When we file for our flight, we are given 4-digit code.
Okay.
We have to set that in the transponder. So for Indian aircrafts it is different, for Pakistanis it is different,
Okay.
China it is different, like that. And another thing was the communication of the pilots. You see, pilots have a different language. They say Wilco, Roger, hard right, hard left, bogey, gravy, all those things,
Right.
which normally understood only by the pilots.
Right.
So that was also incorporated. So these drones were shifted from Chitradurga to border,
Okay.
3 different locations,
Okay.
6, 6, 6, total 18.
Okay.
So if you recollect, the main attack on the 6th midnight, or let's say early morning 7th May, took place 3 minutes after 1 o'clock.
Okay.
But before that, 2 hours before that, these drones armed with IFF, tweaked by the radars,
Okay.
and using the pilots' communication, they all together entered the Pakistani airspace.
Okay.
Then there was a big panic in Pakistan. Oh, India started. They were expecting some retaliation.
So we gave them what they expected.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is what war of deception.
Right.
We made enemy to see what we wanted him to see. So the moment this intrusion took place by the drones, they thought, because they were looking like Sukhoi, Rafale,
Right.
Tejas, and there was a big panic. They opened all their tracking radars.
Okay.
They opened their missiles.
Okay.
They scrambled their fighter planes. That is what we wanted. And from the satellites, everything was captured. Which location, which frequency, everything was captured by the satellites and the drones which were loitering around. We call them loitering munitions.
Okay.
So, okay, we got that. That was what is required. Next operation was SEAD, suppression of enemy air defense.
Okay.
Okay, suppression means there is soft kill and hard kill.
Okay.
Soft kill is you use the enemy radar's frequency and jam the whole frequency.
Okay.
So that means when you are looking at a TV screen, suddenly the TV screen will become very flashy. You have to take your eyes, you can't see anything.
Right.
That is jamming.
Okay.
Okay. Then spoofing. Spoofing is some target is coming.
Okay.
Like spoofing, to say simply, when you book a Ola or Uber, you come to know 2 kilometers away, 3 kilometers away, 5 minutes away, like that. But the same car which you booked, it can be made to appear 250 kilometers away. That is called spoofing. Okay, because you have to tweak the receiver signals of the GPS.
Got it. Right.
Okay, so this was done. Then when the jamming was done, then next was DEAD, destruction of enemy air defense. This was done by anti-radiation missile called Rudram.
Okay.
Rudram 1 and Rudram 2.
Again, indigenous, we made it.
Yeah, it is out to completely
Us.
our indigenous.
Okay.
So they were just waiting for the frequencies. and they bombarded the entire air defense system of Pakistan. And Pakistan heavily dependent on Chinese radars, Chinese air defense system. You know, Chinese means chale to chand tak, nahi to sham tak. So within 2 hours it was suppressed. It was suppressed and no aircraft, Pakistani aircraft could take off because they had no cover. There no one to guide them. So then came the main attack at 3 minutes past 1 o'clock on 7th early morning, where we destroyed 9 terror hideouts.
So first we misguided them, next we found out where their surface to air missile defense was, then we spoiled that and then we attacked them.
Exactly.
So very coordinated attack it was.
Excellent coordination.
But then I must ask you this, sir. Did we fail the narrative war? I mean, we won this, like you said, but then somehow the narrative failed that, that we were able to...
We are not good at it. I must admit, we were not at all good at it. Because it took some foreigner aviation experts to come and tell us, why are you shying away for what you are doing, what you have done.
And did we lose the aircrafts like the opposition leader?
I will tell you what is the background of that. See, Rafale is our most intelligent aircraft.
Okay.
Invincible.
Okay.
What we say, no, it cannot be bombed.
Okay.
Why? Why? Because it is surrounded by a very strong electronic warfare envelope.
Okay.
Okay. It has jammers. It has jammers in front, jammers at the back. It has warning receivers, which warns that there is an incoming attack.
Okay.
Okay. So, and why Rafale is such an intelligent aircraft is it has got a solid guard around it called Spectra, SPECTRA.
Okay.
Self-protecting equipment to counter threat to Rafale aircraft. SPECTRA. Okay. So, it's the moment it senses something is coming towards Rafale within 100 kilometers, what happens is there is something called X-guard. X-guard.
X-guard. Okay.
X-guard.
Okay.
So, it's an electronic warfare kit. It comes out of the body of Rafale.
Okay.
Attached to the body, but goes up to 100 meters away.
Okay.
When it goes to 100 meters away, it adopts a technique called digital frequency receiver memory. That means whatever radar is there around it, it will receive the frequency and it will retransmit that same frequency to the radar.
Okay, it's again like flashing.
Flashing. Okay. Absolutely, it blinds the radar.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose if there is a missile launch towards the Rafale, let's say within 100 kilometers, there is a warning which comes that there is a missile launch. So what it does is that cylindrical electronic equipment, it produces 7 to 8 Rafale ghost images. Images.
Okay.
Ghost images.
Ghost images.
So it is based on a theory called Doppler shift. See, Doppler shift.
Effect.
To simply say, when you are driving, there is an ambulance behind.
Correct.
Comes blaring
correct.
because they want right of way.
Correct.
So, but once that ambulance passes you, goes in front, that blaring sound is diminished.
Correct. Yes.
So, what exactly similarly, this X-guard, what it does, it gives very strong ghost images on the Pakistani radar.
Okay.
6-7 of them. So, the real aircraft is hidden in this, between these ghost images. So, when the fighter, let's say Pakistani fighter, they launch missiles.
Okay.
They get deflected to these ghost images, which were not there. They were virtual Rafales.
Correct. So, what they were chasing is this ghost image and not the real one.
Exactly. They were chasing virtual Rafales. That's how in Punjab mustard fields, we found Chinese-made PL-15 missiles. Just dropped.
Just dropped. They didn't hit anything.
Nothing. Nothing. I mean, see, it's an operation. Maybe were some damages to the aircraft.
Correct.
But as Air Marshal Bharti, DGMO Air said, all our pilots are back home,
Correct.
safe.
That's all we needed.
That's all. Whatever little bit damages this thing. But like exactly what you said, we lost in narrative war.
Narrative war, yes.
They went all over
celebrated, yeah.
that there was one squadron leader, Sunita Singh, Rafale pilot, is under our custody. She was in Chennai doing a flight instructor's course. So all these things, no, like they use the TikTok. Maybe we don't have TikTok. We banned, but they also
on social media is what they say.
So
But then when somebody, from the nation, Pakistan claiming themselves as a winner is fine, but then people inside the country, when they say we lost, is it not, what happens to the morality of the army? I mean, is he trying to, I'm talking about Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah, they don't think about armed forces and morale.
Nothing.
Nothing. It is not there in my
does
mind.
it really affect? Okay, let's forget for a minute that he doesn't care. But then what happens to the army? I mean, what do you guys talk in the camp? How do you react to it?
Yeah, initially it does, because suddenly somebody who is supposed to be responsible person, LOP is called,
Correct.
he says Pakistan is saying is okay.
It's fine.
Pakistani cricketers doing all that ugly
Correct.
stunts is okay. But somebody who is holding a constitutional position talks like this. It's bad. It's bad for the country. Not only morale of the soldiers, it's bad for the country.
Right.
So, but then it comes out, the truth comes out.
Right.
Okay, then you become a laughing stock.
Right. And how much do you believe that Trump stopped the war? I mean, that's another thing.
That's another joke. Now that we are talking about jokes, Trump, when he was doing election campaign, you remember they were shot.
Right. Yes.
It pierced through.
Correct.
I feel there were two bullets. One bruised through ear,
Correct.
other one went into his head. That's how he's become soft in his head.
Right.
Whatever he says, not only Trump, even America lost their.
Right.
What do we think? America, superpower,
Correct.
this, that.
Yes.
So, by this this thing, they only lose their value.
Right.
He thought he will get a Nobel Peace Prize and all those things. But we don't react. We don't react to such.
Right. And do you also believe that we surrendered, because that was another campaign, surrender, surrender. You remember that? So did we surrender actually? I mean,
No.
Having that, listen, I mean, I just heard whatever you said. We have done a very good job, and there is no way that we have surrendered. But then, what do you have to say about that?
Yeah,
surrender?
Even I was on the opinion on 10th morning,
Okay.
10th May morning, that we should have hit them some more.
Okay.
Even
Everybody
Air
felt
Chief,
that.
even Air Chief yesterday he said, or Marnata. Air Chief is saying that, or Marnata. But what happened was, we had to here connect the dots.
Okay.
So when we hit 11 air bases, we hit some raw nerve of Pakistan and America. And they are supposed to tell us where their nuclear assets for the peace purpose is kept. It is supposed to be exchanged on 1st January every year
Okay.
between two countries. But if they don't give information, what can we do?
Right.
We hit Kirana Hills, we hit Noor Khan base. No, like that. Now suddenly when this happened, there was an aircraft appeared somewhere
Okay.
to detect the radioactive leakage. That is one dot. Okay. Within few hours, one big aircraft, IL-76, took off from Egypt bearing boron oxide. Boron oxide is found only in the Nile River,
Okay.
in the vicinity of Nile.
And that is used.
That is used to suppress the radioactive emission if it is.
If it is. Okay.
So they all came. Now, I don't know who controls the Pakistani nuclear assets. Definitely, they don't have independent control. Somebody is controlling.
Right.
Okay. So, in Noor Khan base when we hit, there were some foreigners, okay, and they had a satellite communication with America.
Okay.
So, when we hit, that satellite communication got. So, that is when Pakistan panicked in any case, even America panicked. He said something must have happened, and all these guys were put on job. They said Pakistan approached America and they approached Saudi. Please help us stopping this. So both Saudi and American, you talk to DGMO India.
Correct. And
You have a
correct.
So that is when they came, and the message was conveyed. See, it has to go up to political leadership.
Correct.
It is the political leadership which takes the decision.
Final call, yes. Yes.
We were ready.
Right.
We were ready to continue.
Right.
So, but see, for every war, there is a aim, because it costs lives.
Correct.
It costs huge resources.
Correct.
I told you, one BrahMos missile costs 34 crores.
Correct.
So, I'm just giving an example. So, therefore, what is our aim? Do we want their land? Pakistan?
No.
We don't want their land. Do we want their prosperity?
No.
What with that Bikari countries?
What do they have? Right. Right.
What we aimed was to stop this terrorism for few years.
Right.
Silence them for few years. So that was done in the stage 1,
Okay.
where we hit only the terror
Camps, yes.
camps, and we were expecting escalation, because at that international level they have humiliated.
Right.
You know, they came midnight, within 22 minutes they destroyed all that terror outfit. So that we were expecting to retaliate. We were not keeping quiet. So next day they tried to come. They made some 15 targets. None of them reached the target.
Right.
Okay, so and since it got escalated, now we have the freedom to attack their military bases.
Right.
So we attacked their 11 military bases.
Perfect.
Not only that, even across the line of control, so much firing happened by BSF, Army, Navy, Air Force. It was a very well coordinated inter-services operation.
Right. So, without a political leadership, you think this would have happened?
Never. See, even during Kargil, then Prime Minister Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee, when the air chief went to him to brief him, what is the situation? The clear instruction from the then Prime Minister was never cross LOC.
Oh.
Which is a very bad decision,
Okay.
especially for air power.
Right.
You can't tie the air power.
Right.
You know, like the motto of Indian Air Force is Nabasparsha Deeptam,
Okay.
which is a Bhagavad Gita shloka,
Right.
which narrates the Vishwarupa of Bhagavan.
Okay.
Nabasparsha Deeptam Aneka Varnam. That means you are touching the sky with glory.
Right. That's the sky with glory. Correct?
Ah.
Yes.
So that Vishwarupa is what is air power.
Right.
You can't restrict the air power.
Right.
What they did in 1962. 1962 they never used air power only. Right. They were waiting. After 26/11, the air power was waiting. No political decision came.
Right.
But this time, the political leadership was so clear that this is the aim. You achieve the aim. You make a plan. Whatever between you, Army, Navy, Air Force,
So they had free hands.
yes, you have the complete freedom. But this is the aim of the war.
Right.
That's all. You achieve in 1 month. You achieve in 90 hours.
It is left
Left to the field commander. The field commanders will be very, very free to make their own plans.
Right.
Huh? And fortunately, the technological improvement was so much in the entire integration. There was very little human interference.
Okay.
Everything is
automated.
Right.
You select a target. If the target has a certain value, you hit with a missile. Let it come. You use a smaller missile, or you use a drone.
Right.
So like that. It was a very economical one.
Right.
Economical and intelligent one.
Right.
And thanks to our DRDO scientists and ISRO scientists, we never depended on GPS.
Right.
Because of what we had experienced during Kargil, the America denied GPS access to us.
Oh, so that will blind us basically.
We requested them, please give us.
So now we have our own, right?
Now we have our own
DRDO correct. Right.
Navic system, which some scientists opine that it is better than GPS.
Oh, nice. Nice. So again, thank you so much for throwing light on this. So, so Operation Sindoor is not lost, like a few claim. And what Pakistan hit was the ghost images of Rafale and nothing else. So thank you again, sir. It was a pleasure.
Operation Sindoor is not stopped.
It's not stopped, yes. Yes, that's another coming soon type of thing.
Yes.
Thank you again for your valuable time. And I wish you good luck with the book.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.